Despite the long off-season, major news events continue to pop up in figure skating. One of them is the distribution of athletes in the 6 autumn stages of the Grand Prix. Usually, they can immediately determine which of the top decided to take a break in his career or even decided to leave if it was not announced earlier. In the case of less famous figure skaters, sometimes questions arise as to why one was invited and not the other. The one-year series of Дэвис and Smolkin came to a logical conclusion at the end of May when the federation released a coach's daughter and the actor's son to perform under the flag of Georgia at the traditional executive committee. The attention to the couple in the upcoming season will be off the scale, but Diana and Gleb will have to start fighting under the sun from scratch. Some fans have already wondered why the ISU did not identify the Дэвис duo. Smolkin at any stage? Are there really another anti-Russian sanctions? The answer is simple and banal. They did not pass the criteria. There are no conspiracy theories here, there are only clear rules established by the International Federation. And now a little more detail. The main reference point for inviting athletes is the results of the previous season. A guarantee for 2 places at the Grand Prix can only serve as getting into the top 10 at the World Championship, for singles top 12. Also, skaters who are in the top 24 according to the seasonal best and the ISU rating receive 1 stage each. Everything else is marked with a rather vague wording. May be invited. It includes the medalists of the Junior World Championship, if they pass by age, and duets in new compositions, and athletes who missed 1 or more seasons, and those who did not enter the coveted top 24. Дэвис and Smolkin did not participate in any international tournament of the 2022-23 season due to the suspension of the Russians. That is, the options with the World Cup immediately fly by. The only clue could be a rating that counts for 3 years. However, the Olympic season is already underway with a reduced coefficient of 0.7, so Diana and Gleb are only 43rd in the overall list. The option with returnees is also not about them. In this paragraph, only those skaters who took places from the 1st to the 12th at the previous World Championships are considered. Дэвис and Smolkin, again, cannot yet boast of participating in the World Championship. Not to mention the high places and other necessary conditions. Does this mean that the path to the Grand Prix for newly minted Georgians is closed? Not yet. Diana and Gleb still have the opportunity to get to the commercial stages. When one of the declared participants is removed for medical reasons, the organizers invite other athletes to the vacant place. The waiting list usually contains skaters who are included in the extended list of the top 75 in the season best. Дэвис and Smolkin need to win one of the challenger tournaments, then their scores will be included in the general list, and the host side will consider the duo on a par with the rest of the contenders. However, the challenger still needs to be won, and with a good result, plus to interest the organizers, there should be many factors, but there are always chances. At the moment, the ISU had no reason to declare Diana and Gleb for the Grand Prix stages. And they probably weren't eager themselves, given the couple's background.